it's Zzoffer and I'm back with another video. I know that I've been kind of absent lately, and I'm sorry about that. It's because I've been working on a new intro that you saw right before this video. Ooh. Which took me a really long time to make, so I've been putting all my energy into that, and I forgot to make a video. But I'm back today, and today we're taking a look at some old sketchbooks. Actually, we're gonna look at my very first ever sketchbook, so hopefully you guys will find that interesting. So let's do it! Okay guys, here is my very first sketchbook that I ever got. I've actually tried to film a video with this sketchbook in it before, but I don't know, it never happened. It never turned out to be anything. I've tried to film a bunch of different sketchbook videos that never turned out to be anything, so maybe I'll upload those at some point in time. Okay, but let's get into this now. So, the first drawing is a devil and an angel, and of course I spelled it wrong. This is also in Danish, so. But yeah, I was a child, I'm dyslexic, don't blame me, I spell stuff wrong. An umbrella, this is just a loose sheet of paper. If I remember correctly, there are a bunch of loose sheets of paper in here, because I liked to just draw on loose paper. I thought that this was like my style back then. Just round heads with black holes for eyes, and then this popsicle buddy. Oh, there we go. I love you. I don't know what this is, but it's really cringy. I don't like it. Ah, yes, this. I used to do this a lot. I would also do it in Microsoft Paint and then fill in everything that wasn't touching. It's a fun game. Aw, what you look at that. I think, for reference, I think that I was about 12 years old when I drew all of these. Or most of these, at least. So that's a long time ago. My first realistically rendered piece of art, which is actually a lie. It's another thing. I love to draw patterns like this. I think this is copied off of some High School Musical merch that I have, or that I had, I mean. And yes, a Christmas decoration and freestyle patterns. Oof. Oh my goodness. And a family of scents. I think I was asking one of my friends what to draw, and he said, draw a family made out of sand. So I did. And this is my World of Warcraft OC, even though I didn't play World of Warcraft. I didn't quite understand how that whole OC thing worked. But this is a lovely elf lady, yes. And a witch lady with her cauldron and painting of spiderweb. Oh my god. Great. Yep. I think I ruined this by drawing something with markers on the other page that I ripped out, apparently. And this, I think, was inspired from... I was watching The American Dragon on Disney Channel, and there was like a Medusa girl. So I think that's what this is inspired from. Oh, hello. Here is a portrait, as you can see. And this says summer in colored pencil, but you can't really see it. And another one of these. I guess that was also one of my styles. Oh, yes. This is drawn in the car on the way to some vacation with my family. I thought I was so artsy. I would like hold the pen and then let the car draw. And then it's the same thing that I did here, and then I would try and like draw women because I was such an artiste. I really believed when I was younger that I was like an artist and that I had to do artsy-fartsy stuff. There we go, more artsy-fartsy stuff. Great. What's this? Nothing, okay. And here's my OC fairy, emo fairy, don't steal. And more artsy-fartsy. No, this is more graffiti. It's not so fartsy. Oh yeah, here's one of my Phineas and Ferb OCs. And I think that it's kind of copied off of someone else's Phineas and Ferb OC. Ha 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 ha, whoops. And a beautiful bleed through page from some markers. What's this? This is a comic that I'm not gonna show you. Bye. And here, I believe that this is probably my first drawing that I ever did. I was following a tutorial for how to draw Vanessa Hudgens on what's that site, Drago Art? You all remember that? With the, like, you draw a circle and then you draw the nose and then it's beautiful.
those terrible tutorials, but I drew this and I thought it was like the best thing anyone's ever drawn. And I was so proud of myself. And that's why I started drawing. So that's a thing. Oh, this is a bit later. This is from my boarding school. I drew a design for a hoodie, and then we filled in all of our names here, like everyone wrote their own name. So yeah, that was a fun thing. And all of this is just loose paper, I believe. And most of it is just blank loose paper. Oh yeah, because I used to carry this around with me even after I filled up the sketchbook, and then I would just have blank paper so I could draw stuff. It's true. Oh, and this is from boarding school. This is so much later. Some of the loose paper in here is from a lot later in my life than the sketchbook is. I was really into Phineas and Ferb, if you didn't know. And here's some tips for hair dye. And this was for one of my friends. He was like, can you draw me Phineas and Ferb riding a unicorn? I don't know why he wanted that. I don't think he was a Phineas and Ferb fan, but I drew it for him, and this is the sketch for that. These are some random doodles that I did in class at boarding school. This was for an art class project. Oh my god, these are terrifying. These are all from when I was like, I don't know, 14, 15? No, 16. 15 to 16. And this is something I needed for another art class project. Haley Williams here. There's so much random stuff in here. And My Little Pony, because I used to be into My Little Pony. Don't hate me. And Dorian Gray. These are all still from boarding school, I believe. Here's a bunch of more blank paper. Yeah, and that's it for this one. It's great. I thought there was more stuff in here, but I guess not. Oh yeah, and I used to use the backside of this as like what do you call it? A thing to put under art when I was coloring in and stuff, and then it just got all messed up, but I think it looks kind of fun. It's kind of fun. So here is another sketchbook that's approximately from the same time. I got this in France, and it's like a Van Gogh, or Van Gogh, however you want to say it, artwork on the outside. Here is a sunset. I think this is supposed to be from the same time. I don't know. I didn't write anything on my drawings back then, so I wouldn't know. Ah, Hamtaro. I think my sister got you know, a puzzle book with Hamtaro stuff. So I drew some of that. And then my dad was like, hey, draw a girl taking a shower from an elephant's trunk. So I did that, and it's very faint. You can barely see it. I'm very sorry. That's the case for most of the drawings in this video, I'm afraid. And this is from a Danish cartoon about this tiny girl and some mice, and I'm not gonna explain it to you. And more Hamtaro. Oh yeah, I think this one actually skips a lot in time, because this is for my Harry Potter school uniform that I wanted to do. My mom was like, okay, we can do that together. My mom used to be a costume designer, so she's really good at sewing and stuff. She was like, yeah, I'll help you do that if you draw out a sketch so that I know what we're what we're doing. So that's that. Yep. Oh, and this beautiful eyeball. This is from 2012, which would make me 15? No. Yeah? Yes, that would make me 15 at the time. Oh, and this is like a hot Barbie lady. And very artsy road stuff. Look, more artsy stuff. I guess it's not that artsy, it's just patterns. And this is a beautiful princess, yes. Ah, look at Rapunzel. She's so cute. So cute. And nothing, I guess. There was something here, but I can't really tell what it was. And here's a pirate. Oh, this is from 2011. Wait, what? Huh. I guess I jumped around in it. Whoops. Oh yeah, and this is a dress that I wanted to sew with my mother. We got as far as to making this part. And then the rest of it we kind of pieced together from other pieces of clothing that I owned already. So yeah. And another erased one. Oh, here I think in this sketchbook I was really experimenting with different characters and stuff, or yeah, different stylizations of drawing characters. And this is a color swatch for something that is later in the book. Here's a Phineas and Ferb girl, and she's very angry because it's her birthday. And here's that one. I wanted to color it in, so I did the color swatch, but then I didn't want to color it in because it looked like poop. And here's a dog. Probably the only time that you'll ever see me draw a dog. And to the From Fairly Odd Parents. And I spilled some water on it, and I was so devastated. But it turned out okay. And these are actually kind of cool. I kind of copied them off of this set of Faber-Castell artist brush pens that I got. It had like horses on it. There are more later in the book, I believe. But I kind of copied them, but I really liked the way that they turned out. And I didn't trace them because they were like this big. So I just copied them, and I was so proud of myself. I guess at this point I was maybe 14 years old. Yeah, these are those same pens, and so is this. This beautiful anime girl. And here we go. Here's one with a knight guy on it. And another one. I think this one I just drew myself, and I was really proud that I could actually draw a horse. I used what I learned from those two other ones to draw this one. Hence why it's so much more static. Old lady. And young lady. And sad emo doll. And this lady with pro markers. This is about when I discovered pro markers. Ah, I love pro markers. And I think, no, there's more. Okay. Skipped a couple pages, and then I believe that this is a lot later on in life. And here's a beautiful horse trying to eat an apple. Terrible. Unicorns, mermaids. I think this is a couple of years later though. It's the guy from Cut the Rope. And that is it, I guess. I never filled it out. Oh. And this is also a lot later. I don't know why this is in here. I think I got some new markers and I wanted to try them out, so I drew these. Yes. Boop. So that's about it for this video. I do have a lot more old art if you guys want to see it. I have a bunch of loose art, you know, like actual finished art that's not in sketchbooks. So if you guys would like for me to go through some of that, I would love to. Just let me know in the comments if you want to see a video about that. I also have a bunch of other sketchbooks from when I was a bit younger than I am now. So yeah, if you want to see any of that, just let me know in the comments down below. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Pew, 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 pew.